Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Innocent, and I really was tempted to address some people that keep coming to my platform to tell me I'm only chasing clout by exposing these scams, saying I don't have what to post. That's why I keep exposing scams. I don't know what to say, but really, if you think growing a channel to 27,000 plus subscribers and you think the person doesn't have what to post, then you must be very delusional. That is the truth. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ADK platform, and the reason I'm talking about ADK platform because I see that a lot of people have been asking about ADK. When will you review Royal Q ADK? That's the question. Review on ADK, please. Right? Talk about ADK. Is ADK a scam? What about ADK platform? This was even 12 days ago, and I have not really responded. So in this video, I will break down the ADK platform. I actually carried out my investigation, and I went as far as chatting with the ADK support directly, and I will share my entire chat with you all so that you can judge for yourself if the platform is legit or a scam. I have absolutely nothing to hide or to benefit from these reviews that I do. I'm only doing this out of for the fact that I have been a victim myself, and I've been a victim because I didn't look critically at the signs, right, on these platforms. So now what I want to do now is that I am now exposing, I won't say exposing, I'm just putting it before you, right? I'm just doing my investigation, carrying out my investigation based on my forensic analysis, and based on the fact that I am a cybersecurity expert. Carry out my investigation and put it out there so that you can judge for yourself, and that is what this platform is now dedicated to. That is what I do on this platform. I just look at these things, investigate, and show you what I find. Then it's left for you to decide if you want to go ahead and invest or not. My purpose here is not to tell you invest in this or don't invest in this. No, I will always tell you to invest only what you can afford to lose on any platform, whether it is legit or scam. Always do what you can afford to lose, okay? Don't go about borrowing. But when I call out some of these platforms, it's because you people have commented. I've seen several comments about it. That means people want to know. So the onus is on me to provide the investigation, accurate investigation. In fact, I don't even want to go talking about how many deals that I've rejected. How many deals I've rejected on different platforms, right? Maybe one of my videos I will just share everything, including emails, conversations that I've gotten, just to promote a specific platform, and I would ask the platform. I'm not shying away from promoting a platform. No, I'm saying before I promote you as a platform, you must provide certain things. Okay, number one, legitimacy, that you have registered that platform as a business. The face behind the platform I must know. Regulatory agencies or bodies that the platform is under, right? And on this channel I've given you a lot of regulatory agencies, top tier regulatory agencies that every investment platform should be under, especially when they are dealing with forex or whatever, crypto or whatever. There are regulatory agencies that oversee the activities of this platform. So in this video, because you asked, I will be reviewing the ADK. And what have I done? I did a simple search on ADK investment platform. I came across several people. A lot of people had several things to say, but again, this is my investigation and my verdict. All right, so let's see what I came up with. Again, these are the comments I got on different videos. So again, I got on CBEX, on Coinspace, on FF, on F&B. So you see, different videos I do, different people have asked about ADK. So what exactly is ADK? Let's go deep dive into my investigation. So I'm going to start here. And so what is ADK? ADK is actually like a betting platform, but there is a twist to this kind of betting platform. Again, I came across this article on anniedavid.com.ng that details what ADK is, but leaves out some important parts. And I will share my chart with the ADK support team. I will display my chart, go over it, my thought process, and what I was trying to get from the support team that I couldn't, right? And then I'll share my concerns with you on this ADK platform that we are talking about today. So the first thing, reading this anniedavid.com.ng is someone who does ADK, so it's a supporter of ADK. So I mean, you can't expect a balanced review of the platform. Of course, the review will tilt towards, you know, supporting ADK, but I'm giving you a balanced review here. I'm not for or against. I'm just telling you what I find out and the questions you should ask. Okay, that, and I've asked this question, but I didn't get satisfactory response to these questions. So I'm sharing these questions in this video as well. All right. Now, what's the first thing I like to do whenever I want to start investigating a platform? I first search to at least get and I keep telling you guys, if you want me to investigate a platform, at least make my work easy. Give me the website, the URL of that platform, so that I don't have to search for the URL. But I must admit, it's fun though. It's fun actually getting the URL, because whenever I try to get the URL, there is the tendency that I'll find out things that I wasn't even prepared for. And it's the same case with this ADK. So after you all commented and asked me to do the honest review on the ADK platform, I went to Google search and I searched and I came across this fantastic article from this person, this guy, Annie David. I love this article. Explicit, tells you about the ADK, but let me summarize. So the ADK is a betting platform, football betting platform, to the best of my knowledge. And the twist is that you cannot lose. All right, you can't lose on the platform. At least you can see, at least to 95% you can't lose. So that's what they are telling you. And what do? They do the reverse betting. So instead of betting that a team will win against another team, you are betting the opposite, that if this team loses, then I win. Okay, so they would give you the matches to bet, and you have to follow the instructions, okay, of the platform in the betting. And if you decide to go against it, if you lose, you're on your own. But there is also like a capital protection program in place and all. Then, like a typical Ponzi scheme, they have a referral structure where if you refer, you get a certain commission, a certain percentage on the people you're bringing into the program. So that's a summary of the ADK. But how true is this, right? How true is it? Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I will share my findings in this video and my chat with the ADK support team, trying to, you know, investigate and verify my concerns and what I got from the chat with the support. So again, these guys link. So if you click on it, you can register for the ADK. So I'll click on it so you see what I'm saying. Now, when I click on register, look at the URL, adk6.cc. Can you all see? adk6.cc. That is the URL. So the first thing I like to do when I get a URL is I check the age of the domain. So let's check the age of the domain name. At this point, if this is not your first time, you should already be familiar with this website for checking the age of a domain name. So if I paste this here, you see adk6.cc. that is this guy's URL. And if you search, you see that this URL was registered on 2024 and we're in 2025. So when precisely 31st March 2024, that's when this URL was registered, adk6.cc. And if you ask me, 1 year is pretty young, right? It's still very young to judge the legitimacy of a platform. Now, this is not even the problem. The problem is I visited this adk6.cc, this URL, and on this URL you would find that you can chat with support. Okay, so let me show you what I'm saying. Increase to 100. Yeah, so adk6.cc, you can see the person's invitation code right here at the end. So I can clear this. Let me visit the adk6.cc. Now if you go down, you will see online service. So if you click on online service, it will take you to the support. Can you see? Now notice I'm chatting with them from adk6.cc. I'm chatting with the support. Now I already chatted with support. You see, there are currently 7 people ahead of you. I already chatted with support, and this is my chat with support. So I'm going to go over my chat with the support so that you can judge for yourself. And I said, hello, please, I want to join ADK, but I'm seeing different websites. Please, which website is the legit one? Now, why did I say this? Because I stumbled across another domain name called adk3.cc. I stumbled on adk3.cc. Let me even search so that you can see. So adk3.cc, let me first check when adk3.cc was registered, if it's newer. So you see, it was registered the same period. In fact, the same 31st March 2024, adk3 was registered. Let me visit adk3.cc so you know I'm not capping, guys. So if you go to adk3.cc, you see that it will load the same ADK website. Can you see? It loads the same ADK website. Now, so here is my chat, like as I was saying. I said, hello, please, I want to join ADK, but I'm seeing different websites. Please, which website is the legit one? And here are the websites they gave me. The adk6 is not part of it. The adk3 is not part of the website that the support gave back to me. So I said, so this is their response. It is recommended to use Chrome browser to access ADK through any of the following links. My first question is, why would one platform have 3 different domain names to access the same platforms, right? That means even if the platform was legit, let's say, I personally, as a malicious actor, can go on to create another adk14.cc and, scam people. Very possible, right? Now, he said it is recommended to use Chrome browser to access ADK through any of the following links: adk.cc, adk1.cc, and adk2.cc. So let's check when adk.cc was registered, because that should have been the first ADK that would be registered. So I'm just going to check. Remember our website to check, right? So I'm going to check when this first one was registered, and if you check, you will see that adk.cc was registered in 2013. Okay, so adk.cc was registered in 2013, 24/5/2013, right? Now I'm going to check the history of adk.cc, what that platform has been doing. Is it betting, or is it some other thing they've been doing, right? And then they switched into or someone purchased adk.cc and started using it for this particular betting platform, right? So that's the first thing I will check in this video. But let's see what let's see what they told me. So if you look at this, they said these domain names. Let's check when adk1.cc was registered. So I'm going to go back here and check for adk1.cc. Let's check when adk1.cc was registered. So can you see, adk1.cc was registered in 2024. You see that? And I'm sure on the same date, right? So I'm sure that all the subdomains of ADK1, ADK2 and so on was registered in on 31st of March 2024. But ADK itself was registered in 2013. Alright, I want you all to follow me. So now let's see what else they're telling me. So I said, please, can you educate me on why we have 3 links to access the same platform? Can you see? Why do we have 3 links? This is my chart. It's not a screenshot with the ADK6 support team. Now, this is what they said. You can choose a login at will. So you can choose anyone you like at will. Okay. And the next thing I said, I know I can because you say so. So I know I can choose anyone because you are telling me I can choose anyone. But why have 3 domains for the same website? And are the other domains scam? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, why do we have 3 domains? Now, are the other domains online? Are they scam? I need to know. Because like I explained to you, a malicious actor can take advantage of this, create a new domain and scam you guys. So we don't even know which domain is legit, right? That is if the platform itself is not an entire Ponzi scheme or a scam. Okay, now the person now added extra domains, adk4.cc, adk5.cc. Now recall, adk2.cc is where this person stopped before. He skipped ADK3. Remember I told you I already know about ADK3. So ADK3 was not included. The next is ADK4.cc, ADK5.cc. And it goes on to say you can also choose to log in using these 2 domain names. Now I say, please, why do we have multiple domains for the same platform? And are the other domains scam? Look at what he said next. Please provide your registered username. So I believe that at this point, the person chatting with me is starting to feel uncomfortable that I'm giving you different domain, but you are still persistent on your question of why do we have multiple domains for the same platform. Now I responded, I want to register, but I am confused because you have 3 different domain names. Please, why is ADK platform using different domain names? He replied again, please provide your registered username. I told the person, I haven't registered. I need an explanation on why ADK is using different domain names. And among your recommended domain names, you didn't mention the domain name which I contacted support with. Does it mean the domain name which I contacted your support with is a scam? Because the domain name that I'm using to contact you is adk6.cc. And you have given me a list of domain names, but you did not mention adk6.cc. I also know about adk3 from the Nairaland article. You still did not, you skipped adk3, which I saw in Nairaland article. And you went ahead to give me adk.cc, which was registered in 2013. And every other domain name that carries a number was registered on 31st of March 2024. Okay? Now, look at what they said next. Online customer support is solely responsible for assisting users with operational issues and does not address other inquiries. What kind of platform would tell you that they don't address other inquiries except operational issues? Like, I don't get it. Now, the next thing they say is you can ask the friend who invited you to join. And I responded, yes, I was given a different domain to register. And you have given me completely different domains, even though I am chatting from the domain I was given. So I was given a domain to register, adk6.cc. I'm chatting with support from that domain name, and support has given me entirely different domain names to register. So you see what I'm saying, the inconsistency in what they're doing. I said I am trying to reconcile why is it that ADK uses different domain names to ensure that I don't pay money into the wrong account. And this is what they now sent. It is recommended again to use Chrome web browser to access ADK through any of the following links. ADK.cc registered in 2013, ADK1.cc and ADK2.cc registered on 31st of March 2024, last year. And I said, so do you confirm that any domain name that is different from the ones you have listed is a scam? This is what they said. If you have any question, please consult your friends and decide whether to join based on your own situation. They don't even care, right? Because again, this response, in fact, should I to say the truth, I was disappointed because he said, please consult your friend, decide whether to join based on your own situation. If you like, join. If you like, don't join. The people that will join. But nobody is pointing out these issues that I'm telling you. Nobody's saying anything about it. Okay, thank you for your inquiry. We are happy to help you. Have a nice day. Boom, they ended the conversation. In fact, this one is good. They didn't clear the conversation at least. Even though if they had cleared the conversation, I had already screenshotted everything, which I would have shown you. But this is directly on the link. This is the conversation I had with them, right? But when I try to even chat with the ADK3.cc, I'm telling you, they cleared the conversation. They just told me, go and meet the person that referred you, right? And they cleared the conversation immediately. I tried to chat them after this. So probably they suspected that it's the same person trying to chat. And they just quickly cleared the whole conversation from the ADK3 chat. But I believe it's the same chat and it's the same platform. My first concern, guys, is why is one ADK platform supposedly using different domain names, right? Now, the ADK itself, I can't find any registration whatsoever. I could not verify the registration with any agencies overseeing some of these things, right? I couldn't find such registration. That's another thing I found out about the platform. And then the typical Ponzi-like structure is very much present in the platform. So that's another thing I discovered. So again, these issues that I had, I don't know if anyone into ADK can actually break it down and explain these things. Then I'll carry out more investigation. But so far, this is what I've found. Now the onus is on you to decide. If you want to go ahead and do it, be my guest. If you want to stay clear from it, be my guest. But at the end of the day, remember my advice. If you remember Drillabytes, remember this one thing: do not invest what you can't afford to lose. Okay? If you are putting 100k in a platform, remove your mind and make sure this 100k, I can lose it and I won't go bankrupt, right? You don't want to go and borrow funds from people here and there, invest in a platform, and then it ends up crashing. Okay? I did one recently on CBEX and all, and I told you that I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do an expose on the next plan for CBEX. I will be doing that video very soon. CBEX is, in my opinion, they are getting ready. That thing is $1 billion scam, right? So they are getting ready to really do what they're gonna do. But this is my review. Thank you all for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye.